Good morning. How are you? Okay, so we are back with the same book, Great Fun with Grammar, but with a new chapter. And what is that new chapter name? It is Adverbs. Yes, on page number 95. Now, what are adverbs? Adverbs are the words which tell us more about verbs. What do you mean by a verb? Verbs are action words which tells you what action or what work has been done. Okay. Words that tell us more about those verbs are called adverbs. Fine. Like for example, he is walking. So what action is done? Walking. Fine. So walking becomes the it becomes the verb. Now, if I say he is walking slowly. How is he walking? Which word is describing the verb more clearly? It is giving more clear picture. Slowly. So slowly becomes the adverb. Okay. So adverb are the words that tell us more about verbs. Most of the adverbs, they end with ly. Slowly, quickly, easily, politely, joyfully. But do remember one thing. We never say fastly. That is wrong. Fast. Okay? We never say fastly. That is the wrong word. No one is going to use that word. Okay? It is fast. Fine? Adverbs can tell us about how the action happens, when the action happens, and where the action happens. Okay? It can tell us about all these things. How the action is done, when the action is done, and where the action is done. Okay? So this is the basic definition of adverb. The concept will become more clear once we do the exercises. Fine? The first exercise, which is on page number 95, it says, fill in the blanks with adverbs that are opposite in meaning to the ones given in brackets. Now, one adverb is given in the bracket, but what do we have to do? We have to fill up the blank with the opposite of it. Okay? Like for example, our team played dash. In the bracket, it is written well. What is the opposite of well? Badly. Our team played badly. Fine. Now, if I say, the king treated the people dash, and the adverb is given kindly. Now, what is the opposite of kindly? Harshly. Okay. Now, he never does his work dash. The adverb given in the bracket is carefully. So what will be the opposite of carefully? Carelessly. So we are going to write carelessly. As we observe, most of the adverbs, they end with ly. Fine. The remaining answers I'll be providing to you in the assignment section. Once you are going to yourself explore what is going to be the opposite of the adverb that is given in the bracket. Okay. Now moving further on page number 96. As I told you that adverbs, they tell you how the action happens. It also tells us when the action happens. And it also tells us where the action happens. So all these adverbs, they are categorized into various kinds. Now, adverbs of manner. It tells you how the action is done. For example, as I gave you the example, he is walking slowly. So how is he walking? He is walking slowly. So slowly becomes adverbs of manner. Okay. The sun shone brightly. So how is the sun shining? It is bright. So brightly becomes adverbs of manner. Adverbs of manner tells you how the action is done. How the action is done. It comes under the category adverbs of manner. Fine. Adverbs of place. It tells us where the action is done. Where an action is done. The woman is sitting here. Go there. He went inside. Come outside. So where? It is the place is there. Here, there, inside, outside. All these are telling you about the place where the action is done. Where an action is done. So it comes under the category of adverbs of place. Fine. Adverbs of time tells you when an action is done. When? Meera lost her purse yesterday. He is coming home tomorrow. He will come soon. He'll be a little late. So when an action is done, it is shown by adverbs of time. And the last category, adverbs of frequency. It tells us how often, frequently an action is done. How frequently the action is done. Never, always, daily, sometimes. So all these they tell you about the frequency of the action which is done. Adverb of manner shows you how the action is done. Adverb of place tells you where the action is done. Adverb of time tells you when the action is done, when an action is done. And adverbs of frequency tells you how often, frequently an action is done. So in our next exercise, which we are going to cover in our video, it says underline the adverbs and write AM for adverb of manner, AP for adverb of place, AT for adverb of time, and AF for adverb of frequency. So first we have to find out the adverb in the sentences, underline them. Then we have to judge whether it is adverb of manner, it is adverb of place, it is adverb of time, or it is adverb of frequency. For example, she sang sweetly. So how the action was done? Sweetly. That means it is adverb of manner. So AM is written. Now if it is written, Rohan goes to the tabla class daily. Okay, so what is the frequency of going to the tabla class? It is daily. So we are going to underline daily. And it is represented by adverb of frequency. So we are going to write here AF. Fine. Now the next one is the cool breeze blew softly on her face. So beta, how did the breeze blew? How the action was done? Softly. Okay. And how the action of done is being represented by adverb of manner. Fine. In this manner, we are going to cover the exercise. I have provided you all the answers in the assignment section. But first, you are going to do it all by yourself. Try to figure out. Try to find out. Okay. And try to find out whether it is adverb of manner, adverb of time, adverb of place, or adverb of frequency. And then verify your answers with what Pushpanjali ma'am has sent you. Okay. We'll meet again in our next video. Till then, bye-bye and take care.